So today's class we will see what is PLC or product lifetime. So product lifetime is an assumption that every product goes through introduction, growth, maturity and a decline phase. So these are the four phases that each and every product goes into. So as the product spends more and more time in the market and makes its way through the cycle, its sales increase. So growth is where there should be a steep increase. After that, it will remain stable in maturity. By the end of maturity, it will start declining. So every product's PLC is different in length of scope and duration, and each product is at risk of not making it out of the introduction phase. However, company strategy should remain consistent throughout each of the phases. So stage one, what is the first stage? First stage is the development of a product. That is how the product is introduced and when all of the research and development happens. Now, when we are designing a new product, that is we are introducing a new product into the market, the product development, how it is developed. Then the growth, how it is developed and how it is introduced, apart from the advertisements and other things which are done, how it is introduced in the market. And then the product is now in growth. It is more an idea or a prototype. The product is manufactured, marketed and released. Once it is released, so depending on the marketing strategy as well as depending on the different features of the product that we have designed, the distribution increases. So as the distribution increases, so we can find in online shopping, we find reviews. For every product we find reviews. So depending on if the product is really good, really successful, then the review is going to be positive, and with positive review the demand increases. But what happens is when the review is positive and when demand increases, there is also a possibility, there is 100% possibility that competition of the product also increases. Someone else comes up with a slightly modified better product with less economic consideration. So there is competition. So once competition starts and once everyone starts using it, and even we ourselves don't use the same the mobile phone for more than 3 years. After 3 years we want to change, we want to switch. Certain features we do not like or we are not very happy with certain features. So that's when the product starts maturing. So the product is widely available and there are many competitors in the marketplace, and your market the product to different segments, but more spending on advertisement will also have no impact on the demand. Whatever positive reviews you say, whatever advertisement you give, already it is available. The product is so much available everywhere, and the people, the end users, the customers are almost like exhausted of using the product and they want to see something new. So what is there starts the decline stage. So the product is losing the market share or it is becoming outdated. It is well past its highest demand and the demand starts to decrease. So the product life cycle affects the average selling price. The average selling price is how much you generally sell your product or services for. Okay. So when a product has many competitors and it is in the decline stage, the selling price has to become lower. Okay. There is no demand and people have started buying from different sellers. So still if we keep the product as very high price, it will not be sold. Okay, so product image drives the ASP. So products with an image of exclusivity have a higher ASP. Okay, we know that if there is more exclusivity, if there are more features, there are every feature that we think in our mind is available in a product. So why would we want to change the product? So whatever price they are saying, we would definitely buy it. Say an example is Louis Vuitton luggage is considered a luxury brand and it is made by hand and use the finest materials. So there is a limited assortment of product, a long wait time to procure and higher than average price. The company has sped up the manufacturing process, but the price point is still exclusivity and time to market of a custom bag. So in fact, Louis Vuitton increased its prices in 2013 to attract high-end consumers because they experienced a decline. So this approach is interesting twist on PLC, since normally the prices would drop. So when decline phase starts, the prices would drop, but here we see the price has been increased and still there is a demand.